is everybody? I don't know if I got this thing set right. We hope so. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. Everybody is doing okay tonight. There's somebody popped on. Take a few minutes. I guess they said it takes a few minutes for the notifications to get out and stuff, so we'll give that a few minutes to see. Thank you for the hearts. Got a couple on. Gonna make some Greek pasta salad tonight. Well, we call it Greek pasta salad because it has Greek seasoning in it. I don't know if it qualifies as Greek now that I know a little more about the Greek foods, thanks to Lucy. But it's got this seasoning in it, and I know that's backwards to you, but that's the seasoning that's in it. And this is good on a lot of stuff, not just pasta salad, but it's good on a lot of things. Cavender's Greek seasoning. I was trying to see. Yeah, it tells us you can use it for meatloaf and chicken and fish and turkey and all sorts of things. But I put it on everything. I put it on chicken, hamburgers, and all that stuff, and it's good. Good stuff. Well, we got 4 folks on. Hello, everybody. Hope your week's going well. We about got it licked. One more day. There's not a whole lot to this recipe. It's not a lot. But it's so good, especially in the summertime. And I swear this weather lately make a fella want for spring and for summer to get on and get here. But I love this stuff. And I happen to have this Polska kielbasa already in the freezer. You can use smoked sausage. You can use, different things. But we're going to put some veggies and meat, and we're going to fry the meat up and all that stuff. We'll go ahead and start cutting up the meat. If you want to, I'll show you how I cut it. I kind of try to cut it on a angle. And that way you have more surface of the meat that hits your skillet. So it, hi, Miss Judy. Hi, Lucy. Glad to see you on here, Miss Judy. If you cut that meat like on an angle, it gives you more surface to get in your skillet. And that means more caramelization, which to me is just more flavor. So we'll go ahead and cut that up, and then I'll check back in on you. There's Miss Deb. Hey, Miss Deb. How's your week going? I seen where I missed a phone call from you. I didn't forget you. Glad that's not true. I forgot to call back, but I saw it. And I've seen it again today is what reminded me, but I hadn't had a chance to call you back yet. Yeah. I will get with you. Anyway, we're going to cut this meat up. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is what we're using. But you can use smoked sausage. You can use whatever you want to go in this pasta salad. Or if you don't want any meat, you don't have to use it at all. But I'll try to get you down here where you can see what we're doing. Let's see. Oh, Miss Deb said she's staying with her daddy. Is he doing all right? Alright, we're going to use this whole thing because I end up making a pretty good sized batch of this when I make it. You put it in the fridge, it's so much better even the next day. Hey, Miss Sherry. Gosh, it's good to see you all. Had a rough week, y'all. Well, alright, I look forward to this part anyway. Alright, we're going to cut this on an angle. And like I said, reason being is it gives us more surface to hit the skillet. Now you can cut it as thick or as thin as you want to cut it. But mine are about like that. Try not to cut your fingers off. We don't want no finger pasta salad. Not in the plan. If you're just chiming in, let us know you're here. Let us know where you're watching from. We're in East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia line. That's where we're at. We're real close in. And we had some serious weather today. Oh my gosh! Jens! Come here! Yes, come here. Oh my gosh, I just got the biggest thrill of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Love you, hon.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tickled you came in here.
You got fans
Oh,
to take care
I'm
of.
sorry. Please come here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I done showed you my messed up. Look at that washer and dryer and all that mess. Yeah, wonder about. We live around here. This.
We gonna have pasta salad.
This is, when I said the Lockett way, this is what I meant. They're the ones that taught us how to make this. And, oh my, I'm so shocked right now. And we absolutely love this pasta salad. And so, oh my gosh, you made my day. Anyhow.
Surprise!
Yeah, I'm
Let's get back
lost.
to cooking.
I'm gonna tell a quick story and I'm gonna get out of here.
Please tell a story. Please
Okay.
tell a story.
There was a very, very long time ago. It'd been 20 years ago or so. When Amy and I were cooking, we were trying to figure out how to cook, and we had big people we cooked for. Not big, large people, but big numbers of people.
They become large after they eat our.
Yes.
So we didn't have most of the money back then. Times was tight. You don't
Yeah.
remember those days, do you?
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yes, buddy.
So we come home, and there was this big old box sitting on the porch. And I said, I declare, what is in that? And we opened that up, and there was, what's that fancy
Wolfgang Puck.
Wolfgang Puck cookware. Brand new. And we've used that stuff.
We still got it.
That's
We
precious.
cook on it all the time. So here's a little old lodge breakfast
Oh,
for
my
y'all.
It's a little prize
goodness.
for you.
Thank you so
We'll see.
much.
We'll see.
Oh, I could just squeeze the two of you and hang.
And this is John's babies.
They're not babies no
Nope.
more.
Eden and
Lord have mercy. It's good to see you. Come on in here. This is Eric's grandchildren, two of them.
Eden and Kai.
There they are.
Where's the producer at tonight? Are you flying solo?
I'm flying solo.
Okay.
Bless my heart.
We'll get out of your hair.
I'm beautiful.
I'll be here in the morning for pasta salad for
Okay,
breakfast.
but it'll be even better tomorrow.
Okay.
At least that's what they tell me.
Yeah.
And does that ever make it tomorrow?
We'll see you.
Thank you guys so much.
Love you.
You have no idea. I love you too. Look here. Look what they sent. Look what they brought.
Tell Chantilly how.
Will do. Oh my goodness, I'm burnt. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That was precious, y'all. That made my absolute day. That absolutely made my day. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I missed out on what was going on with Deb's dad. I'll go back and look at that. She got really concerned. I can see that. Please pray. He asked me today where Lois is. That's her mommy, so he's having a hard time. Deb says, hey, Lockett's, and they'll go back and look at that later and see that. Deb said they look like John. I wonder why. Sherry said, nice. Yeah, that right there was a treat. I would have never expected that in a million years, y'all. In a million years. Drop right on in here. I'm excited. Now we got another piece of cast iron too. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's see if I can get my sense back long enough to... Hello, Miss Anita. She says you're so loved by many. Well, I don't deserve it, let me tell you. But I'm tickled to death they come in here. That was precious. That was absolutely precious. It made my day. Made my week. Alright, let's try this. Let's finish cutting this up. Alright. And when you get down here to the bottom, you kind of got to change direction so you can keep going in that slice. What I do is just turn it around. Start going at an angle on the other side. There we go. Y'all, sometimes the Lord knows exactly, well, no, it ain't sometimes, it's all the time. He reminds you that he's looking out for you, and it never really comes in ways you expect. But you can be having some of the worst times, and he sends you what you need. It's been a rough day, rough week, and I don't have no right to be complaining. There's so many people going through so many things. It's a whole lot worse than mine. But anyhow, we got this all chopped up, and I done got the skillet on over here, and she's heating up. So we're going to put this in there. We're going to get a little frying done on it in the cast iron. Now, I didn't put anything in the cast iron. Just dropping it in. We're going to let it brown up a little bit. Try to get that surface on the skillet as much as you can. And then the next thing is I'm going to go ahead and get this pasta in there. Now, I usually, well, in their recipe it's panini, but I couldn't find any this evening, so this is ziti. We're going to use this. Let's see if I got anybody I missed here. Miss Chantilly said, I'm so sorry I couldn't come in. I'm indisposed at the moment, LOL. But hello to Amy and Eric. Love y'all. Sorry. I'm indisposed, LOL. Chantilly said, that was sweet, y'all. And she said, the littles are so cute. They are. Lord, I can't believe how much them youngins has grown. Especially Eden. She's tall as Amy, just about it. Y'all, that tickled me to death. Ain't it funny? Haven't seen them in ages and ages. We've been talking about Eric and his cast iron. Y'all know, I think I posted another thing. He had pictures of a cast iron skillet where he had taken and cleaned it up. Oh, it's beautiful. And I just posted that the other day, so you guys go back and see that. He knows how to clean them up. If you want to go over and ask him about it, he's also got pieces that he has for sale. He has a lot of knowledge about the cast iron too, about how to look for, you know, the legit ones, the older ones and things. He knows how to tell you how to look for them. He's got a lot of good information, and that's Eric Lockett. So if you want to go over and take a look at his page, they're the ones that we were telling you about earlier that taught us how to make this. We talked about this pasta salad before. And, oh my gosh, that just made my day that they stopped in here like that. I shocked the bar out of me. Hello, Miss Donna. There's Susan. She said, hey, ladies, I just ate and stuff, so I'm hopefully won't see something I need. Must have caused, because I'd pop if I ate a bite right now. Well, bless your heart. I'd say if you fixed it, girl, it was good. Ain't no wonder you eat so much of it. Miss Donna said she sprinkled us. Thank you, Miss Donna. It's good to see you on here. In case you guys missed it, you can roll back and look. The folks that taught us how to, I mean, you can go back and look when it's over with and look on the replay. The people that taught us how to make this dish just popped in a few minutes ago and brought me a cast iron skillet. I'll show you. Quite proud of that. That's so sweet. You see that piece? He said it was the breakfast skillet. So you can do different things in it all at once. That is so sweet. So sweet. Let's see. Miss Donna says, how are you doing? You know what? I'm a lot better than I deserve, don't I? A lot better than I deserve. I've moped around most of the day, to be honest with you. It's just moped and moped and moped. And I'm just dragging. But getting on here makes me feel so much better, and then see the Lord sends folks along to remind you that you're loved. That was precious. I don't have a reason to be moping. It's just one of them mopey days. I don't know. Kind of like, I don't know what you call it. Being silly, I reckon. Miss Donna said we all are. Well, I guess we have moments. I guess we do. I sure am thankful that they come by here, though, and that you guys are here tonight. Just reminds me again how blessed I am. And I am beyond measure. I don't deserve none of it. Not none of it. Alright, we got that in there going, and we're talking about this here pasta. And normally it's panini, P-E-N-N-E, but they didn't have any, so I got the ziti. It's close. Only thing is it doesn't have the ribs in it that the panini does. I like the panini because it holds the dressing. But anyway, we're going to go with what we got. And I already got the water going over here. Got it warming up. And I got me some water in here, and I always put a pat or two of butter in there. And to me, I don't know if it does or not, but I always think that it helps keep it from sticking together, and we sure need that. Let's see. Miss Shirley said, I hope that's a good thing, like a good hot bath. She's talking to you, Miss Chantilly. You can see that or not. Well, them good hot baths, you can't beat them. They can solve world problems. Alright, this is a 1 pound box. We're just going to go in with the whole thing. We may not use the whole thing in this, but we'll use it in something. Alright. In we go. And again, I put butter in there because to me that helps it from sticking. So, there we are. I seen my cousin over at my mom's. We'll start cutting them vegetables in a minute. I seen my cousin over at my mom's the other day. He come over to pick her up, take her down to see his mommy. And he come in the house and he said, "Can I have your autograph?" I said, "Lord have mercy, you need to calm down." We've had the biggest laugh out of all this there was. But it never fails y'all and get on here and then just start feeling so much better. Miss Chantilly says, "Ha ha, a hot bath sure can solve everything." It sure can. World problems. Alright, let's go ahead and peel these cucumbers up. I don't know, we seem to always have something we need to be solving or figuring out. I think there's been so much stuff go on that the body don't know how to just live every day and don't have to be trying to figure something out. Just be thankful for the day. Praise Him in it. What comes, comes. Just keep moving. Y'all, have you seen the Asbury? Well, not really. They're trying not to call it a revival, but it's an Asbury. It's at Asbury University in Kentucky. They had a service on the 8th of February, and after the service was over with, the message was on repentance, and I think God's love is what it said. Y'all need to go read about it if you ain't read about it. And they said that it was a really good message, and evidently it got them to thinking. I don't know. But they said after the service was over with, there was 30 of the students stayed. And they just kept staying. And they were praying, and they were singing, and all the things. And service was over with, like I said, but 30 of them remained and were in prayer and worshiping the Lord and all that. And they said by midnight the auditorium was full where people had come back. And it's been going on 24 hours a day since February 8th, y'all. And it's not anything, the last article that I read on it said it's not all sensationalized. It's not a bunch of hype. It's an acoustic guitar every once in a while. It's a piano every once in a while. Sometimes it's no instruments at all. It's just their voices raising up, praising Jesus. It's messages being brought. And there are people coming from all over the country to be there. And they're expecting people, I think they said, from Canada and from China and all this. And then students from other college, the other universities, other campuses have come and stayed for a while, and then they've gone back to their campuses and have started prayer vigils and stuff on the campuses of the universities. So they said they wanted to be real careful and not sensationalize this and make it into something that it wasn't, but that they wanted to give God all the glory. And they're just calling it a gathering officially. But if you go read about it, you will see them reference it as revival or whatever, but the folks there are being real careful about it and treating it with respect, and so that it just is what God intended on it being, and not a bunch of blown up stuff, you know. But I just thought that was amazing. I wanted to mention that on here in case you ain't seen about it or heard about it. You can go watch some about it, but it's Asbury University in Kentucky. So if you've not heard nothing about it, go check it out. That was pretty encouraging to me. Funny what can happen sometimes if you just get still. You get your mind on Him. Not all your problems and child in problems, just like mine. They're going to be here. I don't care what's happening. That's going to be here. And it's up to us what we do with the time that we have here. Serving Him and praising Him. That ought to be the top of the list, but somehow or another we let our problems be the top of the list. And you know, if we get that mess straightened out and get Him first, we wouldn't be having a lot of them problems, would we? Somehow we forget that. We're going to solve them all, I reckon. Sheree said she'd been keeping up with it. Saw that it was going to other schools too. It sure is. Can't believe how warm it was today. My yellow bush has blooms on it. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, it was beautiful here today. It was like 70 degrees. Susan said it rained all day here and still raining. Some storming last night. I am so ready for summer weather. And I see that cucumber now making me think a cucumber salad would be good. You know, she's going to weigh 500 pounds. Last time that happened, she ended up in the kitchen making onion rings, y'all. She said watch her videos and try some in the dishes. Thank you, Susan. You're a sweetheart. Donna said it's amazing. People better wake up. He's coming soon. Yes, ma'am. He sure is. And I'm glad of it. Sherry said it was in the 70s today, but rain starts tonight, then cold. Yeah, for the weekend I'm ready for summer too. They said like tomorrow's like in the 40s. Today it was 70-some degrees. Tomorrow I think the high's 40 something, low 22. So y'all, when we tell you that the weather in East Tennessee is bipolar, we are not kidding. We are not kidding. Like I was saying, we need to get our mind on the Lord and off of the nonsense. You know what? We can't control none of this stuff no how. all we can do is be praying about it, and we're so busy running around chasing something to fix, we don't even do that. So, shame on us. All I know. Myself included. Give this macaroni a little stir. Ooh, gosh, that meat smells good, y'all. Good old Posca kielbasa. My granny, or my mama, and Hilly Granny, loved that stuff. She thought she had to have that every day, just about it. I don't know why, but she got in there last year. She liked that Posca kielbasa and bacon. She wanted some of that. She wanted some bacon and taters, soup, beans, cornbread. That's what she wanted. Every once in a while, fried tater. Anyway, I'm going to use this big old bowl. Every time I look at this bowl now, I'm going to think about Dorothy's cornbread salad, y'all. Y'all ain't tried that, you need to. That was absolutely delicious. I'm going to turn this meat down a little bit. We got a ways to go with this pasta. There's a popping in it going on. I guess it's reminding me it's over here, right? So I'll turn it. Y'all see what I'm talking about when I say you get you, oh, hi. You get your surface in the skillet, you'll get that good browning on it. That ain't burnt, that's flavor. It is. Alright. Let me get that. I think, you know, I need more counter space here. Alright, let's cut another cucumber up and then we'll hit these peppers too. You know, I can not be hungry at all and start peeling a cucumber and it starves me to death. I remember when we used to have garden stuff over in the mountain, I couldn't wait till these things got ripe. And I literally would take a salt shaker, and I'm not joking you. I'd take a salt shaker and go out in the garden, peel cucumbers, sit there and eat them with salt. Good stuff. Couldn't beat it. Every once in a while you get a hold of a bitter one, boy, that'd get you attention. Ain't nothing like a bitter cucumber. Y'all ever just sit and eat food out of your garden like that? That wasn't nothing odd to me. I mean, that was just normal. Let's see, Miss Susan said, I can almost smell that. Stop it. I'm full, I said. I have to thank you, Susan. That's what I'm here for, is to thank you. We must be doing a good job. I think I'm going to do this an easy way, y'all. I was talking to that other hard way. You can chop it up however you like. If you like big bites, chop it in big old pieces. If you like the itty bitties, do it itty bitty. I'll get this one up in here. I'm going to cut up some of these pretty peppers. Let's see. Oh, I seen that move. I did. Sherry said we'd be out in the woods playing and get an ear of Mama's corn off the stalk and eat it. Yeah, buddy, that's good stuff now. Didn't have to be cooked. Worse than didn't take a sticker off of it. I don't know about me. That'd probably be why. Lord mercy. Oh no. Now everybody does pepper different, but I go around the top of it. Generally there's a stem to get a hold of. They don't even have one. You get the majority of your stuff out that way. Uh-oh, we got a couple pieces of cucumbers. Can't let them get away. Then I'll just slice it with the rib, or what I call the rib. Them little indentions. And I got to have a little one to get in here to get that out. Some people don't take it out. I'm one of them people that does. So, I don't know why. I guess because everybody ever showed me how to do it did it, so I guess I did too. I don't know. It might taste funny. I don't know. Never eat it. But anyway, you want to get your seeds out of it. Go ahead and finish it up. Probably I'm going to use half of that because generally I just put a green pepper in it, but they had some pretty yellow peppers, and so I got a yellow pepper too, so I'm going to put some of it in it. And then we may just do half and half. Half of one, half the other. I always use the rest of them in the salad or something. Yeah. The seeds out. Y'all know when I got a knife going, I can't hardly talk to you and do this at the same time. Makes it dangerous. And of course, you know I got a red onion. Wouldn't be me without it. Get all the seeds out. Yeah, y'all, if you come on here later or whatever, go back and watch the replay. The folks that taught us how to make this stopped by here to visit, and they're on the beginning of the video. They stopped by and popped in for a minute and brought me a daggone cast iron skillet now. Like I said, Eric knows all about that stuff, so go over to his page, Eric Lockett. And I shared his stuff, I think, on the Appalachian Mountains group yesterday, I believe it was. Go over and take a look at his stuff. He has pieces for sale, and he can tell you how to look for the older ones. Sorry, I needed to stir this pasta just a minute. I'll let it go too long. Stir this meat up a little bit. I generally leave meat in pretty good sized pieces. I don't chop it up a little. Turn it down on low because that's got about what it needs. Alright. We're going to do a little slice on these. But they stopped in and brought me that skillet, so you get to see who the Locketts are. And it was him and Eric and his wife Amy, and they brought John's 2 youngins. So it's their grand youngins. And stopped by for just a second and popped in and brought us that cast iron. I'll be using that this weekend. But if y'all got questions about it or you're looking for a piece, he might help you out. He sure knows about them. He can sure get them spick and span clean. I know that. That one, he had that picture of him there yesterday. Lord mercy. He brought that back from the grave. I don't know that I would have had the nerve to tackle that, but he did. And it looks brand new. You know, you don't never know what you got until you get them cleaned up and see. Sometimes they'll be pitted real bad, and there ain't nothing you can really do about that. They'll still fry. Can't guarantee being non-stick, they'll still fry. Alright, let's get some green in here. Yeah, I'm making me some more of that cornbread salad pretty soon. That daggone stuff was good. I got me some more seasoning and stuff, and this time I got the actual, just the ranch pack. But boy, I tell you what, that Fiesta ranch was delicious. And we had that black beans in there. I thought that was so funny. None of that was planned. Y'all go back and watch that too if you ain't seen it. It's that cornbread salad. Miss Dorothy Dixon, she watches and she give us that recipe to try. And that's another thing. If you've got a recipe you want us to try, please let us know. Just post it in the comments or over on the page or something. Give us the recipe. And if it's got a story behind it, we want to hear the story. Because that's the way we are. If it was your mama's recipe, or you got it at a church function, or however that was, that you come about it. And my cousin was asking me the other day, or telling me I needed to make his mommy's dressing that we make on Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I've been making it the way she did for years, but it will never taste like George's dressing, much as I try. It just won't. You know, the recipes and stuff, I think it's the love folks put in it. Let's see. Sherry said, we'd be out in the woods. Okay, we got that. Alright, Miss Susan said, I love my peppers. If I can add them, I will. Love the colored ones for stuffed bell peppers. Also, oh yeah. Oh, wait, stuffed bell peppers. Yes. We need to make some of them. There's a stuffed bell pepper soup you can make too. That's really, it looks like it's real good. I don't think I've ever fixed it. Miss Susan said you need to get a P.O. box. I was wanting to send you a little something. Well, Miss Susan, bless your heart. You know, that was something that Tanette or Tara Cox, my niece, was on here the other night. And she said, Star, you need to do that. Ain't Star, because, like, you know, I'm asking for recipes and stuff. But now some people have a hard time using, you know, the, see, I can't even think of the name of it. They have a hard time texting, like on the phone or a computer or whatever, but they might could write the recipe down and mail it to me. And so that's actually something me and Chantilly and Lucy, Miss Lucy Lou was talking about. So that's something I need to look into for sure. I will, and especially, to think about having your handwritten recipes. I know that might be silly to some, but to me it means a lot. Miss Susan said, hey, Miss Lucy Mack. She will forever be Lucy Mack, Susan. We've done stuck it on her. Alright. Look at that one. Chop these up just a little more. Y'all like chop stuff. I like chop stuff. Especially if I can get all fancy and do this little rocking thing right here. Makes me feel good anyway. Y'all are... told you it's crazy. I'm starting to bleed me now. Anyway. Get that little rocking motion going on. You feel like you done something. I don't know what, but you done something. I need to get that. I got a pastry cutter thing. I need to get that thing, make it easier to get these vegetables up off this cupboard. But I never do anything either way. We don't do that. Take all fun out of it, right? That's so pretty down in this red bowl. I used to have a big old white bowl I made this in. It had a lid. And I put all of it together in there. And then just shake it up good. Let's check this pasta. Yep. We are there on the pasta. I'm going to move my little trash bag here. Now y'all probably about to get steamed real good, so get ready for that. Got this camera right over the sink. I'm going to pour this out. Put some cold water on it. Here we go. Ooh. Y'all, when you're doing that, make sure you pour away from yourself for all that is good. Pour it away from you because it'll scald you. That steam's hotter than the water is sometimes. Now we're going to run a little cold water on it to stop the cooking. I know you can't see all that, but it's happening. See my sink, it's singing a song to you. singing the song of our people. Move it around a little bit. Cool it off. Lord mercy, bottom it's still hot. Whoa. But yeah, we'll look into getting a post office box. I need to get down there and find out what I have to do tonight. I ain't never had one. But it'd tickle me to death just to have handwritten recipes. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Now that I've had my facial. Oh, Susan said. Oh, Chantilly said she couldn't see some of the comments. Her phone's wigging out. Susan said, I make bell pepper soup and love it. It's my favorite after chicken and potato bowls. Ooh, I bet so. I bet it is good. Sherry said, I bet my husband would like the bell pepper soup. I've seen it on Facebook, but I haven't ever made it. Well, maybe we ought to make it. See if it's any count. What do you think, Sherry? I can get the stuff to make it and see if it's any good. That'd be something we could do on a live. Sometimes it's hard to come up with stuff too, by the way. So any helps that you might be able to put in there, it'd be great. Alright, so we got our meat all fried up. We got our peppers cut and our pasta's cooling off. And now we need to get our onion. Here we go. Y'all reckon it's a red onion? I bet it is. Somehow or another, I don't think they make nothing else. I like other onions too, but I don't know. I've just been really hung on a red onion. Y'all gonna have to figure out how to get my... Let's figure this out. Let's see. Let's put the trash bag here. Put my peels and stuff in it. I don't know. I like the taste of a red onion, and then I think they're pretty and stuff, especially salads and stuff. Now, just to be cooking with them, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't make no difference what kind of onion you had, because it's going to cook all that color out of it. But I like the flavor of them. Awful good. All right. Get this diced up. I do want to dice it, so I'm going to do it this way. Y'all, I still can't get over them stomping in here. That made my day. Ooh, Lord. We'll have to get them on here to cook something, so what we're going to have to do. Maybe we'll go over to their house where they're comfortable. You know, sometimes you're comfortable in your own kitchen. Maybe we can go over there, and I can go live, and they can show you how to fix... Oh, something else they fix that's real good, Eric, that I thought about not long ago, was that sausage and peppers that you did one time. I think you was living in Churchill when you did that dish. Well, that was good, too. Use that Italian sausage, and I remember there being peppers in it, but I don't remember what else was in it. For the life of me, I can't remember. It's been a long time ago, though. But, boy, that was delicious. If you remember what's in that, remind me. I'd like to make that. I love Italian sausage. Y'all like Italian sausage? I like it on my pizza. I like it in spaghetti. Really like it like in a stromboli or a calzone. But I love the taste of fennel. And the stronger the fennel is in the sausage, the better I like it. So, some of you may not like that fennel taste, but I love it. Remember when I first found out what fennel was. I was a teenager and I was just learning how to make homemade spaghetti, you know. Well, I thought I was all fancy and I figured out what fennel was. But I really like them little fennel seeds, though. It is a strong flavor, I will agree. You have to have a taste for it. It's kind of like cilantro. You either like it or you don't like it. Ain't no real in between. And I think one of the best pizzas I ever had was like black olives and Italian sausage that had a lot of that fennel in it. Really good. Alright. Now we got our onion ready to go in. And in the bowl. Gosh, that's pretty already. And again, it kind of looks like Miss Dorothy's cornbread salad. That was so good. And we tried Amanda Mackey's cold ramen noodle recipe. That was good. That was even better the next day. I took it for lunch, and it was even better the next day. I had time to seep in. Stir it around in here. I don't know if you can see or not. Boy, it smells good. You got peppers and cucumbers and onions. Oh, it smells good. See if I can catch up on the comments here. Eric said, we'd love for you to come over and cook. You can cook and I can eat. No. See, the deal in that is you cook, I film, I eat. A lot of eyes in there. Everybody say hi to Eric. That's who I'm talking about. If you got cast iron questions, if you're looking for a piece, if you need some knowledge about looking at the old pieces, he's your guy. Miss Susan says, my 2% Italian takes over a lot in my taste buds. Stuffed olive with Italian sausage and cheese, deep fried. Oh my Lord, Susan. Deep fried and dipped in homemade sauce. That salad's looking delicious. Oh gosh, that sounds delicious, Susan. Oh yeah. Gosh almighty, that would be good. Italian sausage stuffed in olives. Yes, please. Alright. We're about to just put all this together. So here we go. We got all of our veggies in there. Take a few of these noodles. See where we're at. We're probably going to end up using them all. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And again, I use hands. So I just use hands. It's all good. It's all right. Oh, drop one. Alright. Now we're going to get this meat in here. And again, y'all might not like yours as dark as we do. But every bite of that to me is just flavor. It's just flavor. I love it. And I'll tell you another little secret, and I don't know if Eric and Amy knows that or not, but I used to touch mayonnaise now. You couldn't, the thoughts of mayonnaise wasn't happening. Well, and this is the truth. I started eating mayonnaise when I ate this pasta salad because I didn't realize it had mayonnaise in it. And come to find out, that's all the dressing's made out of is mayonnaise and that Greek seasoning. And I didn't know no better. And I went on and on and on about how good that was till I got the recipe. And then when I got the recipe, I realized that was mayonnaise. Well, guess what? Mayonnaise was no longer my enemy. And so, that's how that happened. That's how I actually started eating mayonnaise. Now, measuring is not my strong suit, y'all. So, I actually found JFD mayonnaise. Ain't y'all excited? I was. Anyway. I don't measure much. But I am going to get a clean spoon. I'll be right back. Miss Deb, I am going to use your mama's spoon. Alright. You know, we're going to start about that much. I don't know. We're going to say half cup, maybe. And again, I'm just going to leave that spoon. Now, for the magic. Let me get it up here where I can show it to you so you can see it and go get you some. Okay. Right there. Now, I know it's backwards to you. But it's Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. And again, I don't measure. We just get what we get. I start shaking it on there and it looks like I want it to. So we're going to do that. I hope I ain't making you seasick. What I do is I try to shake that in near the mayonnaise. Yeah, I like a lot of it. So I'm going to see we're at 2 tablespoons right there. And then take the spoon. Sorry about that racket. Lord of mercy. Always an advertisement. And you just stir all this goodness in. Now I have got this seasoning, and it's not salty enough. I don't know why. And then other times you get it and it's fine. And I have got it where I felt like I needed to add some garlic salt or powder or something to it. So we're going to taste this in a few minutes. And that's plenty of mayonnaise. We got her covered good. And I'm going to say it took about a half cup. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of these noodles. Wanted to see where we's at. Add the rest of it to it. Y'all going to have to eat some of this. Do you see what a bowl of this is? Lord have mercy. Alright. Now we're going to shake some more because I can't see it yet. See, I have to be able to see it after I stirred it. Then I know I got it. That's how I roll. Alright. I'm too old to be saying that's how I roll, ain't I? Yeah, well. I reckon it'll work. Alright. Now I'm telling you, this is good warm. But when it's cooled off in the refrigerator overnight, tomorrow comes, child. It is even better. It's just like anything, though. The more the flavors have a chance to marry, the better it gets. And I just sprinkle the top and I stir until I can see it, like I said. Now I'm starting to be able to now, so I don't know. We'll guess and say that we had about 3 tablespoons total, probably. We're going to get heavy-handed with this one because I think that's going to do it. Then we're going to taste it for salt. See what we got. See, everything gets coated in that. Your meat gets coated in it. And I'm sure you could add other things to it, but this is just the way I learned it. And so that's what we get. I'm going to grab me a fork. Should have done that a minute ago. Let's get us a scoop. Uh-oh. Make sure we got all the things. You know, it's important. Do you ever try to get a bite of, I mean, like when you get the bite, you want it to be the ultimate bite where you got all the things? Sometimes that's impossible. It don't stop me from trying. Well, think about that stuff. You gonna give it a try? I think you ought. I'm telling you, it's good. Chantilly said, that looks so very good. And Susan said, indeed it does. Chantilly said, this needs its own reel. Oh, okay. Should have done that earlier, actually. Donna said, it looks yummy. Chantilly said, I always add even more Greek seasoning to my bowl because I'm extra. That's what I was going to say. When I go to eat this tomorrow, or whenever I go to eat this, I always shake more on it anyway. You just do it till it suits you, I reckon. But That's what she looks like in a bowl. Just sounded like Forrest Gump. What's happening? Chantilly said, I love this. Yeah, I do too, Lucy. We've been making this ever since, and they had some kind of family gathering or something at their house. But I know we cooked out outside. And I don't know if Miss Amy made this or if Eric made this, but it's where it come from. But I don't know if I can get all the pieces. Let's see. I don't see no green pepper. We're going to work on that now. The ultimate bite. I think we got it on that. Y'all ready? Here we go. Great. Oh my gosh. That never, ever disappoints. Ever. That's so good. I'm already get chewed up. Sorry. Okay. I think I'm done chewing now. Miss Susan said, that looks so good. I bet would be good with some cubed ham. It probably would. I can't see anything being bad in this. And I would say probably too, like, I don't know, chicken probably even be good in it. But it's just not that pasta salad if it's not fixed with the smoked sausage. But I hope yous will try this one and see what you think. Let us know. Post a picture of it, or just let us know you tried it, or, you know. And if you guys, really honestly, if you got recipes you'd like to share with us, please do that. Take a snap. I know it's a lot to have to try to type it out or whatever, but if you've got it on a piece of paper or on a index card or something, or if it's in a cookbook, take a picture of it and post it either here or on the page, and we'll try it. And Sherry, maybe we will do that. I lost my train of thought. But, stuffed pepper soup. Maybe we'll try that. See if it's any good. Because, I mean, it can't be bad, right? Stuffed pepper soup, it can't be bad. We'll try that. But guys, I appreciate you coming on here and hanging out with me for a while. And if you guys didn't get to see Eric earlier in the video, go back and watch the replay. Eric Lockett and his wife Amy and 2 of their grandchildren stopped in. And Eric brought me a cast iron skillet. I'll show you. I'm proud of that. I'm so proud of that. It's awesome. See that? It's a breakfast skillet. So you can do more than one thing at once. Fry your eggs, bacon, and all that. Maybe even some, like, taters. You know what I'm saying? All at once. Thank you, Eric and Amy. And the 2 youngins, I appreciate you coming by here. And I appreciate this cast iron. But just the thought that you stopped by here like that, that absolutely thrilled me to death. There's Miss Trish. Hi, Trish. She said, I'm not much on meats. Would it be great without it, just using the veggies, noodles, and... Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That seasoning is phenomenal. And I don't know if you got to see what it was, because I don't know if you were here. But that's it. It's called Cavender's All-Purpose Greek Seasoning. And I know it's backwards to you, but you get an idea of what the thing looks like. It's yellow and red. It says Cavender's, and it's got a little chef hat. But yeah, I'm sure it would be delicious no matter what you put it on. Sherry said, okay, sounds good. Yeah, we'll give that soup a try. Susan said, only reason I said ham because I don't have sausage, so was trying to think. Yeah, I'm sure any kind of meat would be good in it, but I guarantee ham would be good in it. The flavor of that season, you can put it on near anything. Hamburgers, meatloaf, chicken. Yeah, and Sherry said, where did you get the seasoning? Well, the seasoning, I got it at Priceless. And I stopped at that one out past the Eastman. I didn't look down here. I work out that way, so I stopped at that store on the way in this evening, and they had it. But normally this price list down here have it too. I don't know whether Kroger's got it or not. And Trish said, I saw it. Thanks, you're welcome, dear. Just wanted to be sure in case you wanted to try it. But guys, I think this weekend, I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking maybe Saturday or whatever, we may get on here and do some sweet treats, like some cookies, and I haven't been looking at this recipe. Child, if y'all knew how much I love peanut butter, you'd understand. But I found a peanut butter cake that has peanut butter icing. And see, like, I know, like, it takes a while to bake a cake, then you have to wait on it to cool off before you can ice it and all that. So it just gives me an excuse to make two. See, like, I could make one and it could already be done and cooling off and stuff, and then I could get, we could put the cake together up till we get it in the oven, and then we could frost the other one. So I think that's a good idea. And maybe do some cookies or something. But we'll do something Saturday. I just kind of wanted to do something, I don't know, sweet. We haven't done anything like that yet, I don't think. Miss Sherry said, okay, thanks, I'll look for it. Sherry said, I love chocolate cake with peanut butter. Child. Now there's an idea. How could that be bad? That can't be bad. Nope. Lucy actually got me she's got me a cake, and she got me a cupcake one year. I think the cupcake was Mother's Day, though, and the other cake, the cupcake was for Mother's Day, but it was a chocolate cupcake that had peanut butter icing on it. Oh, Lord, it was good. And that little old place there on Broad Street, I think it's called Little Cakes or something like that. Boy, their cupcakes is good. Susan said, if anyone has a Rural King close to them, they often have seasonings at better prices. Lowe's actually carries one of my favorite seasonings for the lowest price. Well, now we do have a Rural King. It's probably about 30 minutes from us. Something like that. Maybe a little further. Maybe 40. But I love going in that store. They got everything. But I didn't realize they had, I ain't been in there once, maybe twice. Once, I think. David said, you'll love the peanut butter cake and peanut butter icing. Ted's the peanut butter lover. Yeah, he loves it. He's like me. Chantilly said she loved Rural King. Yeah. Yeah, they got everything in there. I can spend hours in there. Them little baby chicks. And then they got all that stuff for, like, smoking stuff. Oh, that's another thing. If y'all are around here, Price List has got a really good deal on their pork ribs. I'm going to show you. Lordy. I was in there getting my stuff for this, and I couldn't resist this. So, sometime this weekend, we will have some barbecue ribs. But they had these for $1. Wait a minute. I don't want to lie to you. $1.81 a pound. And this is 3.455 pounds. And I got it for $6.25 for that pack of ribs. So if you're around here and you like pork ribs, go get you some. Like I said, I got another one too. This one's 2.78 pounds, and it was $5.04. So I couldn't leave that lane. And that's Hormel, y'all. See? That's Hormel. So if you're around here, you need to go get you some. Donna said it's one of her favorites. Lord, I love peanut butter, anything. You put chocolate with it, I'll turn a cartwheel. David said, Tractor Supply and Rural King love to see me coming. Oh, Lord. Miss Susan replied to Chantilly that she'd rather be at Rural King than Gucci store any day. Yeah, buddy. Susan said, well, I don't care much for Gucci, but I love my handbags, ha ha. Hey, girl's privileged to that. She's privileged to that. Y'all are awesome. I've had a good time on here this evening. Golly whiz, you gonna get me through the rest of this week. Miss Chantilly said, has anyone else had a rough week or day? You know, it's just, Lord, everybody at work's been talking about how tired they've been all week. And I don't mean to be on here complaining, but it's weird how everybody is so sleepy and so tired. Girl I worked with today, she was talking about how her little boy was just, you know, exhausted this morning. And she said, I was too. I didn't want to have to get him up, or I didn't want to get up myself. And Sherry said, yep, she'd had a rough week. Miss Debbie said, good night, everybody. Please keep me and my family in your prayers. Yes, ma'am, we will. We absolutely will. And guys, remember another girl that I work with, not going to say names and all that stuff, but she lost her daddy yesterday. And her family needs our prayers, and she needs the strength of the Lord. They got some things to go through the next few days. We all know what that is. And so if you would, please just remember that family. Also, remember Debbie's family. Remember my family. Miss Susan said, prayers, yours gets better. I've had a rough few months. Should get better. My headaches will go back to work sometime next month. LOL, bless your heart. Miss Chantilly said, I believe there is solar flares or sun CMEs causing solar storms, and we can feel it. Well, last time there was a lot of that release like that, they talked about that and said that you know, had an effect on our bodies and stuff. I guess it would. But make sure I have. And I know that I missed some comments on here tonight because I was cutting so much stuff up, and I honestly love it. I honestly can't chop and talk and read and all things. We will have finger sandwiches, literally. But guys, if you got prayer requests you want to put in here, please do that. Sherry replied to Chantilly, seems like it all started after the full moon the other night. Yes, Sherry, we were just talking about that. It's like it started and it's just never quit. That's crazy that you'd say that. Chantilly said, prayers for you and your family. I appreciate all that I can get. Sure need God's help, that's for sure. Susan said, honestly, since this past full moon, last one, I have had zero energy. See, there's Susan too, and Sherry's talking about it. Yeah, we were just talking about it the other day. It's just like this full moon came and everybody's zonked, and everything's been off whack ever since. Seems like. Don't you? I wish my granny was around. I'd sure be asking her. And it was like a snow moon, and it had the halo around it. I wish I knew what all there was to know about that. So, Chantilly said, I hear y'all for real. Yeah, everybody's feeling it. But it makes you feel better when you reach out and you realize that other people are feeling it too, and it ain't just you. Makes you feel like you ain't crazy anyway. Well, I don't know. I'm still borderline for that, so. Chantilly said, I believe things are changing. I can feel that stuff. And I'm like a mini granny. Yeah, you are. You absolutely are. You're so much like Mama. It ain't funny. But y'all, if you ain't checked out that Asbury University in Kentucky, check that out. Go take a look at that. Read about it. Miss Susan said, my grandma would say it's God's way of slowing it down to get our attention. Yes, ma'am. He will slow you down. You're right. Miss Sherry said, sending prayers for each of you and Star's co-worker family, from my family in your prayers. Oh, we will absolutely keep them in your prayers. Remember my family in your prayers. We will do that, love. I promise. You guys are really, really special to me. Thank you for uplifting me this evening and reminding me what matters. It's not this nonsense. I love you guys all my heart. We'll be back on here Sunday, or not Sunday, Saturday, doing something. I don't know what yet. But I think we're going to do some sweet treats. And if you got some idea, please chime them in there. And Chantilly says, I think the Lord is definitely changing the pace as a whole. I do too. We've all had to really slow down over the past couple of years. We ain't had no choice but to slow down and look around. Giveaway. Oh. Miss Donna said, prayers and hugs for all. Good night and God bless. Good night, Miss Donna. Thank you for staying on here with us, darling, all this time. And guys, that's another thing I'm working on doing, like a giveaway thing, just because y'all really, you've amazed me. We've got like 97 followers on the page. We got 21 subscribers on YouTube, which is just beyond comprehension for me. And so I kind of want to put a little gifty something. I don't know yet. I ain't figured it out. But we'll figure that out and get a little giveaway going and figure out how we're going to do it. And, you know, somehow or another you can, like, get these apps that do it. Like, if it can check to see if you liked and shared and did all that stuff. And then it puts all the names in a little, like, Wheel of Fortune. And it spins it itself, you know. And then it gives us a winner. So I think we're going to do one of those. Prayers for you, Miss Donna. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off. And I hope you have a good night's rest, baby girl. Susan says, I do mainly cheat notes, LOL. I like quick and easy desserts. Especially when spend most of the day in the kitchen. Yeah. And you know, we need to give those desserts a little more tender love and care. You know, they are what makes us smile most. Eric, you should consider locking your doors. Never. Not when folks like you are walking in them. I kept hearing that and I thought, what is that? And I heard that door squeaking. What is that? And I look up and there are 4 of the most precious people. Just dropping in to say howdy and to give me an iron skillet, y'all. I'm spoiled. Sherry said, I was thinking that when you all came in. Yeah, well, I'm in Bloomingdale there morning, or to have better sense to leave a door unlocked. But I'm awful glad it was open. Chantilly said, I'm glad she didn't lock them. Y'all blessed her pants off. You sure did. She's absolutely right. That tickled me to death. Just straightened me right on out. The Lord done sent the preacher to tell you about it, girl. He did it with a hug and an iron skillet. You think God ain't good? He knows what it takes. Oh, Lord. Thank y'all for being with us all evening and hanging in there like you did. And for lifting my spirits and bringing this back. That's all you. Put my attention where it belongs. I will be praying for you guys. Chantilly said her day was rough. And he sent y'all as her blessings. He sure did. He knows what he's doing. I mean, all that trouble. Went to all that trouble to show up over here. And there wasn't no place to park out here. So I know he's had to park in the middle of the road. And then go to the trouble, bring that skillet, come through all this mud in this yard, to come in here and just pop in to say, hey, just cause. And drop off an iron skillet. Y'all. That's a blessing. That's God. He knows what he's doing. Made my day. Really. Yeah, gosh, here I am blubbering. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright. Saturday, we're going to make some sweet stuff. Make you even sweeter than you already are. But I'm going to get off here and let you go to bed. Or hang on, I don't know if you're going to bed. Dang, it ain't but 8:30. Listen to me, I'm putting us on to bed. I must be wore out. Well, we all said we was wore out, right? Yes, Sherry, absolutely. Stars treasures. See there, look there. Sherry had to remind me. That tonight will be a treasure that I will have with me forever and ever and ever. Amen. They popped in here like that. That's a memory I will never not have. And that's another Starlet's Treasure. That's absolutely right. Thank you, Sherry, for reminding me. And you are all Starlet's Treasure. Every single one of you. Every one of you. Every minute of your time. Every time you chime in. All your comments. Every bit of that is a treasure to me. And I'm very, very thankful to have you. And I hope I give something back. Chantilly said, I'm going to make her shirts that say that. I'm a Starlet's Treasure. There was a little lady, and I'll let you go in a minute. I never actually shut up. Anyway, there was this little lady emailed me, and I thought that was the sweetest thing ever was. She said, I want a t-shirt that says, I'm a Starlet's Treasure. I thought that was just the sweetest thing ever. And I ain't never met this lady. And I ain't seen her on here probably the last 2 or 3 videos. I need to reach out to her and check on her, but I ain't going to say her name because she took the time to email that, so but oh my goodness, it just blessed my heart. Maybe she's watching and just not saying anything, I don't know, but if you are, you sure blessed my heart. Y'all are precious, precious, precious. But anyhow, I'm going to let you go. I hope you rest good tonight. We're praying for you, and I mean that. And I hate that I missed some of the comments. I will be going back and reading every single one of them that it will let me. And if I didn't see it, I will answer it. If I didn't see it on the live, I promise you I will answer it. I will be watching and I will be looking for it. And I love y'all with all my heart. And I thank you for taking your time out of the evening. And thank you, Eric and Amy, for being God's little treasures this evening and sending Starlet a treasure. Just showing up. What a blessing. That was precious. And thank you guys for being here with us. Sleep well. Miss Susan said she done blessed you with Lucy Mac. That's the truth. That's one of the best blessings I ever had. Was Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy Mac. Y'all are precious. I just want to make sure I didn't miss no comments. Sometimes it takes it a minute to come up here and I don't want to miss them if you took the time to type them out. But I love you guys. All my heart. I hope you rest well. We will see you Saturday with some sweet treats. Rest good. God love you. God bless you. We will be praying for you. And thank you for being Starlet's Treasures. Good night. Mwah.